Hey, this is Cameron Delo, and welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and that's how we'll get this channel to grow. And today, exclusively on the channel, we will be reviewing the fart pedal. Now, the fart pedal is becoming near and dear to my heart. Or should I say near and dear to my fart? Cue laugh track. Ha! Anyways, it's funny. I mean, who doesn't laugh at farts? And music's for everyone, as I tell my students, for everyone. People should laugh. People should have fun. They shouldn't take themselves too seriously. And this is the pedal for you. Like I said, a lot of fun. Very simple, simply designed. And does it really need to be that complicated? Is the reality of this? It's set up, it has a 9-volt battery that you can plug in. You can play if you're not, connected to a power source. But it also on the side has a power source you can plug in and, plug in the adapter so that way you're not using too many batteries. But like I said, very simple design. It has kind of a push and play kind of method, but it has an output level, so your farts can be really loud. Once you play a note and you have the pedal engaged, makes a fart sound, as I'll show you in just a second in the demo, and you've probably seen in my other videos. But every time you play a note, when the pedal is engaged, it makes a fart sound. This output volume level is how loud your farts will be. Okay, so very simple, just a knob. It doesn't have a number on it, so you can't go, I really prefer my farts at 4. No, you have to kind of guess. No big deal, but that's that. Now, like I said, it's push and play, and you have your volume, okay? Well, this is probably the funniest feature on here. It has a wet and dry signal. Now, you can imagine what a wet and dry signal actually means for a pedal like this. When it's wet, it's like a wet fart. I don't know how else to say this. When it's all the way down, it's like a dry fart. Simple as that. In the middle, it's a mix of the two. So you have kind of a lot going on in just that little bit. Now, it is what it is. I mean, you click on it, you play it, and it makes fart sounds, either wet and dry. So let's go ahead and dive right in, and let's play it. Alright, we're going to show you what the fart pedal sounds like in action. It's a very simple design. It's essentially every time you pluck a note, produces a fart sound. Now, right now I have the pedal set on the dry signal, which is in itself kind of wet, but you will see. I have set on the dry signal, and the volume is figuratively, like I said, there's no numbers on there, on about 6 or 7, okay? And that's about what I prefer it on. You'd almost think number 2 would be the best setting. Anyways, so I'm going to show you. This is without the pedal engaged. Like I said, every time you press the pedal and you engage it, that's when the fart sounds produce. Okay, so that's the dry sound. All right, well now, if we put it into the in-between sound, so you got a little bit of wet and a little bit of dry going on. So. So, you can see it gets a little more wet. But again, it's every time you engage the pedal, it produces a fart sound, okay? Now, let me do the same exact thing, but I'm going to put it all the way up on the wet signal. That was the chair, not the fart pedal. That was the fart pedal. is wet. So the fart pedal, it's essentially every time you play a note, you engage the fart sound when the pedal's pressed in. Of course, you can turn it off. You get a normal sound. No farts going on there. Now, a couple of my complaints. Like I said, I don't know how you could really complain about this. This is a lot of fun. I recommend it for anyone that wants to produce some laughter in their gigs, you know, on their videos, anyone. It's my kind of sort of complaint is that there's only a set number of farts you can play. Now, it doesn't matter if I'm going... It's still the same kind of farts. Now, I'm playing a 7-string, so if I went... You can almost hear it a little better on the dry signal. There's no differentiation. Is that a word? Differentiation. We will also coin a new word today on my YouTube channel. But so you can play as high as you want and as low as you want, and it still produces the same fart sound. The other complaint is it kind of takes... You have to kind of, without sounding weird, you got to dig into it. You can't very subtly. I mean, this is actually picking it up quite nicely. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I take that back. You know, on my Strat, it seemed to have less of a. If you plug it really lightly, it didn't come out as clear. And maybe it depends on the guitar. That's kind of an interesting thing. A couple of things I haven't tried that I would love to hear other people try, and I probably will try. I shouldn't say probably. I know I will try, and you'll hear it on the channel, is using different effects pedals with the fart sound. And, you know, a phaser with a fart sound might sound kind of funny. You know, all of that stuff would be quite enjoyable and very funny. The whole thing is about this being funny. I say it's worth the price. Right now, I think they're sold out, and I don't know if they're planning on making another one. But I hope they do, you know, so they can add more to it, different sounds, make it a little more responsive to what you play. And again, anyone that has complaints, like real complaints about this, it doesn't know what they're doing. It's a fart pedal. It's fun. And that's exactly, puts a smile on my face, puts a smile on your face. That's what it's all about. So I recommend, if you can get your hands on one, and right now it may have to be, you know, secondhand, meaning you can get on eBay, you know, maybe at a guitar store. But I would say get yourself a fart pedal. It's a lot of fun. You can check it out on, I think it's thefartpedal.com. I'll put the link in the bottom. The creator seems to be like a really cool guy. And yeah, get yourself a fart pedal and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's how we'll make it grow, and share it, absolutely. And I will see you in the next video. Be sure to keep shredding and keep farting.